Well, hello everyone.
What's going on?
Oh, I'll tell you something. A lot's going on.
We
For
had
the
a
first
little change.
for the first time in my life, a lot's going on.
Oh God.
Oh,
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
well, this time it's a good thing. Um,
Good.
so yeah, I think last podcast it was like right before I left for LA.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, now I'm in LA and it's been a journey. It's
How's it?
yeah. So, so I drove out because I wanted my car out here, which was a journey in itself. It's a 35-hour drive, which is grueling.
Yeah, that had to have been rough.
Yeah, so I split it up over a few days, obviously. So I did 3 10-hour days, and then I kind of wrapped it up on the last day with like a 4.5-hour day.
Oh,
Um, yeah, 2,000 miles, man. It's crazy.
it's crazy to just when you look at that number as like a
Yeah,
whole,
and like you see the map and you see the distance that you're going. It's like, oh crap.
right?
Yeah. And like my car is absolutely packed up with stuff. Basically everything I need, which I mean it isn't much because it's just a small studio apartment, which is all I need right now. So I don't need a lot of stuff. So luckily it fit in my
Mm-hmm.
car. Luckily it fit in my car, but it was a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that had to
Yeah.
have been fun to unpack too.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it was more stressful to pack just because you're trying to make everything fit. But
Right.
good. It's good. But yeah, those are just long driving days. I never want to do that again.
I can't even imagine.
Yeah, it's a lot of podcasts and music and all that. Not ours, but
I feel like podcasts would put me to sleep while driving. Did it keep you
yeah,
awake?
yeah, just because like for me it's a little more engaging. Like I'm actually able to listen to like what they're talking about and stuff. Like I listen to the Joe Rogan podcast and
That's a good one.
Rob Lowe's podcast too. A few
He has a
others.
podcast.
Yeah, he does. It's new. It came out like last year, I think, but it's really good.
What's it about?
So I'll have to look at the name. Oh, it's called Literally with Rob Lowe. But he just invites on like other celebrities and stuff and just kind of chats with them and stuff.
Oh, that would be cool.
Yeah, so it's good. I mean, I recommend checking it out.
For sure.
I recommend that to the viewers so you don't have to go through the torture of listening to us.
You're supposed to encourage them, Dave.
Okay.
Not tell them to go listen to another podcast.
Look, if you're making a 35-hour drive across the country, you want many options, all right?
This is true. Valid point.
Yeah, yeah,
Valid point.
yeah.
But not many people are making 30 hours. Well,
Well,
when
there
they're done
are,
listening to our podcast, then they can go listen to it.
right, yeah. Ours is at the top of the list.
Of course.
Yeah, but anyway, so yeah, I made it out and got in the apartment and all that, and it's like been a process, so it's been like a
Has
lot.
it?
Yeah, I mean, I got everything out and unpacked and kind of organized-ish and all
Okay.
that. So it's just kind of like getting stuff I need at this point that I didn't bring with me and getting set up with work as well, which is a journey on its own. Like this job has a huge learning curve. So it's like a lot of stuff that like I don't know because it's more of like the kind of behind the scenes like technical part of film.
Mm-hmm.
I'm dealing mainly with like subtitling and dubbing, which is like the voiceovers for different languages and stuff.
Has to be kind of cool though.
It is, and I don't know if I talked about this on the last podcast, but the client that I'm working with is Disney, which is insane, and specifically,
So cool.
yeah, and specifically Disney Plus, so the online streaming platform. And I think even more specifically, I'm doing with like the original content, so like the Disney originals. So yeah.
Like the original like Mickey Mouse's?
No, like original content specifically for Disney Plus. So like
Oh, they're making
yeah,
oh
so like Netflix has stuff made by
yeah.
Netflix, so it's kind of like
Mm-hmm.
that. So
Oh, I didn't know Disney Plus was doing that.
yeah, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
they all are. I
Yeah,
mean, why not?
yeah.
But
Like, have you seen Ricky Gervais on the Oscars when he was hosting it?
oh yeah,
And he was like, I mean, this should just be me going, well done, Netflix.
right. Pretty much.
I mean,
Netflix and Hulu.
right?
Yeah. Uh, it seems like last few years, a lot of the nominations have gone to those online streaming platforms.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like just in general, even like the movies that they're putting in theaters aren't getting the buzz like the Netflix. Like no one's
Yeah,
very, very few. More people are talking about like Netflix, not
yeah,
movies.
yeah, which is weird.
It
Which I
is.
guess the last year kind of is an exception just because of the lockdown and everything.
Yeah,
And theaters haven't really been open, so like I kind of give them a pass for that. But I don't know. I always like going to the theater.
I do too.
Yeah, like my introvert side is like no, stay home. But I do. That is the one exception I'll make.
Me, all of quarantine. Like,
Yeah.
want to stay home, but now I want to go out. I want the option, okay?
Right.
No, I wonder if that's going to change though, because of
Yeah.
quarantine and people are going to like appreciate, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I've heard that a lot of businesses are kind of going over to at-home work because they don't necessarily have to be at the office. And like it's an extra expense for them having to lease out a building to
Yeah.
have an office at.
Mm-hmm.
So I know a lot of companies are kind of going that route, which is
You're,
crazy.
you said
I've
you're
had
working from home too, right?
Yeah, so I mean, I don't know at what point they started working from home, but yeah, obviously since last year, and they're saying hopefully by September we can get back into the office, but for now we're working from
Oh,
home, which is completely new for me. Like I've never had to do that before, like work from home, and
yeah.
it's making it a little trickier trying to learn everything that I have to learn,
I
like
bet. I
remotely,
bet.
like it's a lot of like
Yeah.
training videos, which I don't respond well to, like I'm like, it's like I need to actually work on something and have someone to talk to.
Well, those training videos, I feel like leave you with more questions.
Yeah, yeah. No, especially the first couple of days, I'm like, I'm not understanding this at all. But when I'm actually able to talk with someone one-on-one and they kind of go through it, it's like, okay, I'm understanding this,
Yeah.
right?
I feel
So,
like a new job is always an adjustment. And then on top of it, having to do it from home adds
right.
even more on to it.
Yeah, and what's nice is like we have my team and I kind of have daily meetings where we kind of just chat and see if we have questions with each other,
Okay.
which is nice. But at the same time, like everyone's working from home, so I think, well, we're not able to see each other's screens. Like it's not video, it's just audio, which I think is
Oh.
like a privacy thing. Like everyone's at home, like I don't want to see into your house.
Oh,
So I don't,
interesting.
I don't know if it's privacy, but like no one has their videos up, which is weird too. So like I haven't even like I've talked to my team, but I haven't seen my team.
That's gonna be weird.
Yeah. I mean, everyone's like super nice and like they understand that like this is a weird time and like
Hmm.
this is like a weird time to like start a job. So I mean,
Yeah,
they're letting me kind of take my time getting adjusted and everything, which is nice. But at the
for
same time,
sure.
like I just want to like know what I'm doing and be able to do stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for
So
sure.
it's fun and it's just gonna take time, but like I'm impatient and like I want to know what I'm doing.
Oh, for sure. I'm the same way.
100%.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I just want to just, can I just be competent at this and then that's it?
Right.
I don't want to have to learn. I just want to know it,
Yeah.
which
So
doesn't happen in therapy. So
right. you know,
Doesn't happen in any job, but
right.
uh,
But anyway, like I know in time it's gonna be good. And I
yeah,
mean, anyway, I'm just enjoying like LA and stuff, and it's crazy. I'm like 10 minutes from the ocean, which is insane. And
it's fine.
for those of you who can't see, Andrew just gave me a look.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Because
And
we're the sunny weather and it's freezing here.
yeah,
It was snowing yesterday or a day before.
it's been pretty sunny and warm here.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So, come on anytime,
Buying a ticket right now.
do it.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
And our governor might shut us down again. So that's fun.
Cool. So I got out of there at a good time.
Oh, yeah. Although your governor in California is not the best either. So,
No. I went from terrible to bad.
yep.
Although I will say, like, it is crazy. Like, I don't know if it's just the people that I worked with and lived with, but like everybody's talking about like, oh, I hate Whitmer. Like, Whitmer's terrible. She's the worst. I really haven't heard anybody say anything about California's governor since I've been out here. So I don't know if people in Michigan just complain a lot or
Well, I don't know.
look, I understand it because people in Michigan are freezing already and now they have this.
Right. Well, our cases our cases aren't I think they're going up.
Yeah.
And so, which I don't know. I think the lockdown doesn't help. So I think that's why people are complaining because they're just over it.
Yeah. I mean, if numbers are rising and everyone's staying home, then like what's going on?
What's the point?
Right.
Well, and I think at some point, when we get back, like there's going to be a spike because people are going to be around each other more
Right.
before it kind of dies down again.
Yeah. And I've also heard this that like, if this is how we react to COVID, how are we going to react to something worse, like the flu, which, is more fatal than COVID,
It's crazy how that works, right?
right?
But we don't shut down every winter.
Right. Like once COVID is gone, like, are they going to shut us down for the flu? Because that kills people.
That's what I'm worried about is like, is this going to be like more
A thing.
a thing now because we've had to do it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Or even our masks going to be like mandated every winter. So the flu, like now, because they know
Yeah.
it slowed down the spread of the flu. It's like, no.
Well, even that, like, I forget, it wasn't my doctor, but it was someone's doctor who said like the paper masks and the cloth masks are like 3% effective.
Yeah, I believe that. Fauci wrote a whole book on how they weren't effective.
Because, dude, I let's put it this way: if I can smell your fart, COVID's gonna get through. All right.
You're not wrong.
Right. Like,
I mean, they might
there.
work if it's if it's like
Yeah.
literally airtight sealed.
Well, and those kind of masks are like obviously so much more effective, but like, how many people are wearing those?
Exactly.
Like,
Just no.
like if you're gonna wear a mask, at least wear the right mask. Like I don't get all these people who are pissed off about like, oh, you have to wear a mask, but like you're not wearing a good one.
So what's it? I feel like half the time masks are just to make people feel better. They're not really
Yeah.
doing anything.
No, they're not.
I feel like they were helped to create fear in people.
Right. Yeah. Because like the flu exists, but we don't have to wear masks for that. Like,
Exactly.
so I don't know. How is this any different?
We're
No, it
just
is. It is different because it doesn't kill as many people as the flu.
There's more of a
Roasted.
survival rate. We just figured out the world problem. All right.
It's fine. This is a TED Talk. It's okay.
See, listen, they didn't need to hire Biden as president. We could have just figured this out.
Right.
It's fine.
I don't know.
Because your California is pretty locked down still, right?
I think so. I'm not 100%. Yeah, I mean, there's stuff that's still open, but I don't know quite what the situation is with that. I mean, most of the stuff that I've seen is open and stuff. And I mean, people are out doing stuff, so I don't know.
Just like everyone's getting tired of it. So it's going to be harder to like control.
Right. Yeah. Because it's been a year and
I mean,
still,
understandably, right?
yeah.
We got to get back to some semi-normal.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Anyway, I don't know.
We just were solving world problems. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fine. We're great.
I mean, we don't need politicians. We have us. It's fine.
Right. That's fine. You want to be like co-presidents or something?
That'd be perfect.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Perfect.
Yeah, I like that.
Not even a vice president, just co-presidents.
Yeah, right. Now.
Step over, Biden. It's fine. We got this.
Because if you were my vice president, that would be sexist.
You are right. No, really, if we wanted to take down the patriarchy, I would be president. You would be vice president. But I'll be nice and let you be co-president.
Okay. That's very nice of you.
I try.
Wait a minute. If Kamala is the vice president, isn't that sexist and racist? Because you got old whitey as president.
I've been saying this the whole time.
Can't even form a sentence or walk upstairs.
All these Democrats are sitting there saying, talking about white supremacy, and they elect this old white dude.
Old rich white dude.
Right. But then they're like, white supremacy.
Right. Mm. Cool, man.
I also feel like it's just like sexist just to put someone as vice president just because she's a woman.
Right. Man, what are your qualifications?
Yeah, right? Tell me, what are they?
She has a heartbeat. That's all you need.
Oh, you slept your way to the position you got? Perfect.
Oh, you're great.
Come on in.
You're hired yesterday.
Good moral ground you have. I can see.
Yeah.
I can see.
Yeah. Anyway, we just roasted the government, so we want to keep it up.
Yeah.
Keep up the roasting.
This is a good transition.
Right. That's what I'm about. So yeah, we could roast some things.
We could.
So do you want to give each other ideas, or do you want to do you have any ideas off the top of your head of things you want to roast?
I do, just because we always used to call our friends this. Amber Heard.
Oh boy.
We could roast her.
Okay. You want to take the reins on this one?
Oh gosh. Give me a minute. You start and then I'll go off of that.
So the only reason I say that is because I'm sure that you know more about the whole thing than I do, but yeah, I could give it a shot. Amber, you're not great.
I mean,
Amber, what kind of name is Amber? That's not a name, that's a substance. Okay. And Amber, I heard that you're not a great person. Come on.
I'm just saying, I don't know where you got that idea from, where she's, I don't know, maybe abusing Johnny Depp.
Oh, Amber,
Mm.
Amber, you're not cool. You're not.
Let's not abuse Johnny Depp.
No,
No.
go jump. Go. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Didn't she get fired from Aquaman 2? Like refired?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Good job, guys. I like that.
Because there was a huge petition to get her off.
Oh, of course. Which is
Really.
understandable.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're gonna fire Johnny Depp, claiming because it's bad press,
Yeah.
you gotta fire her.
I mean, why did you even fire Johnny Depp? Because that makes sense, right?
Right.
Yeah, let's fire the victim.
Yeah, because if that was a woman victim,
Yeah,
no.
right.
She would not get fired.
No, absolutely.
Because then that would be sexist.
Right. That's right.
And going against victims. But it's fine when it's a male victim.
Right. It's okay. That's fine.
Totally fine.
Bring it on.
Let's see, what else could we roast Amber about? Oh, I mean, who also lies about saying they're going to donate their divorce settlement to domestic violence shelters and then doesn't?
I know who would do something like that. Yeah, girl, Amber Heard.
Just, I mean, I think it's just like a low blow, man.
Exactly.
Just low. You don't do that.
No, you don't. Anyway.
That was a good burn on her, though.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else? Okay. Well, do you have a topic?
Yeah, I do. The cookie cutter stereotypical pop star.
Oh, Lord.
Not even like a specific one, just all of them. Listen, every pop star ever, you are the exact same.
You're
You're not
literally
great. Like your gender might be different, your age, race might be different, but you're singing about the same stuff on the same notes. It's the same songs.
and you're not even writing the songs.
No. I mean, gosh, like they're all. I mean, vocally they're okay, but it's just like the song topics and like you're not great. You think, and pop stars have a habit of thinking they're like awesome, like that they have that ego, and it's because they have so many people that love them, and I don't know why. I mean, seriously, it's like all of them, like Lady Gaga, Beyonce, Taylor Swift, Katy Perry.
They're all the same shit.
They're all the same, just in a different body.
Right? It's literally like, and then I think there's like this new wave coming in, but it's still, even that's becoming generic, where they might be writing their own songs, but they're writing such like, I don't know, they're not like connecting with the audience, and then they're like pissed off about it.
Yeah. And yeah, that's a good example because there's a pop star called Ava Max, and she's newer. Like she just has out her first album as of last year, and I could kind of see that like right around when it first came out, and even before that, like she was very like nice and appreciative of her fans and all that. But you can kind of see her going down the road of like being really full of herself.
Yeah. Which is why I brought up the whole lyric thing, because I feel like that goes hand in hand, where they get like full of themselves, like, oh, I write my own lyrics. I do this.
Yeah. You're not great.
No. Doesn't mean your lyrics are good.
Right. And I know we've talked about this before, but Beyonce is not the queen.
No.
She's a good performer and singer, but like,
sure.
I wouldn't say she's the most amazing artist in the world.
No. She's not like, I feel like don't get me wrong, some of her stuff is good. I
Yeah,
just don't get the hype for her.
right. We need that same hype for Aretha Franklin.
Actually, good music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
hmm
you know,
I'm just saying.
yeah,
I mean, I mean, I feel like there's more needs to be more hype for like the 2000s, like alternative punk rock.
yeah. We need to bring that back.
We do.
Green Day and All American Rejects and Panic at the Disco,
Right?
Fall Out Boy.
We didn't know how good we had it.
It was the golden years.
It really was.
Yeah.
Even those could be kind of cookie cutter, but at least it was good cookie cutter.
It was good music. Like
hmm
it's stuff you like bang your head along to, you know.
Yeah. And it's still awesome.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
They're
Anyway.
just no.
Yeah.
I feel like people aren't getting into pop as much because of it.
Yeah. Which is good.
But it's coming over to country now and it's ruining country. So
Yeah.
go over in your lane.
Go in your corner. That's for you.
Go back. Leave country alone.
That's right. It's crazy.
It is.
Yeah, man.
And we just roasted pop stars.
That's right. We did.
We didn't even talk about how they always have a mental breakdown too.
Oh, well, that's required of pop stars.
It's like in the contract.
Remember what happened to Miley Cyrus? Oh boy.
Listen, at
She
least with
was
Britney Spears, I could understand. I'm sympathetic towards that. That
right.
Miley, I was like, girl.
Dude, during Hannah Montana, like that music was actually like lit. and then
She has some good
she
songs.
and then she left Hannah Montana, and not long after she just went into a psychotic phase. She had a midlife crisis at the age of like 20.
I know. She's like, I'm gonna be opposite of literally everything
Right. I'm gonna
that
cut my I'm gonna
people
cut and dye my hair. I'm gonna take off my clothes and ride a wrecking ball. So
literally
weird.
have a relationship with one of the hottest men and then ruin it.
Right.
Miley. No.
I, come on.
As Joe Biden says, come on, man.
Come on, man.
Uh, what is,
Rick.
I'm telling you, man. All right, what's another topic? Do you have another one in mind?
Let's see. Human beings.
Ooh.
Oh, humans are terrible.
We are very irrational.
Yeah, we're insane. Like I'm not talking about like one political party or one gender, one age. Like everybody's terrible in their own special way.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
I mean, just look at how much we kill the planet and use up its resources. Like
We're
North North America used to be so nice and great before the white people came over. And you see
oh,
like
more things to blame on the white people.
right. And you see like I don't know, like cities, like people just take a chunk of land and turn it into an insane asylum.
Well, I mean, but if you okay, so I know rural areas have their own set of issues,
Right.
but if you look at cities that are really highly populated, humans are not meant to live that close together.
No.
Like we're meant to live in a community, but not like on top of each other like that.
Right. No. As the more I watch movies, the more I identify with the villains because like Thanos and the Avengers wanted to kill half of all human life because we're using up all the resources, which that makes a lot of sense.
Because we're overpopulated.
Yeah. And like literally he goes on rant saying like I just want to like what up.
What's up? How are ya?
Oh, I'm on the West Coast.
I know.
Yeah.
How do you like it?
It's been a lot of adjustments and like kind of getting set. I
Yeah, I'm sure.
moved into everything and adjusted into the apartment, but once I get started, like
Yeah. So my mom had to come in and say hi.
yeah, cool, man.
She's
But
like,
anyway,
oh, Dave.
oh, he did. Wow. Anyway, so yeah, Thanos had some good points, and I know like some of the ones that I was thinking of, like Agent Smith from the Matrix movies, literally said human beings are a disease on this planet, and I was like, yeah, you know, kind of makes sense.
And I feel like that's an overgeneralization, but I mean,
you know, I see where you're coming from.
I mean, it's okay.
And think about like the Joker from the Dark Knight movies too. Like, yeah, he was crazy, but like at the same time, he's like kind of some good points.
He his saying that I really felt like it was in the Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix. It was something about mental illness, and I was like, he kind of he wrapped up society in like one.
Yeah.
I'll have to find it, but I mean, I get it.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there are some villains that are bad, like Voldemort wants to kill kids. You know, that's not cool.
Well, okay. So technically with Voldemort, he wanted to kill Harry because he knew Harry was in the prophecy. He really wanted, like, I mean, don't get me wrong, his was still bad. Like, he wanted the pure bloods.
Right.
And like Cruella de Vil is just bad. There's no way.
Yeah.
You can justify
Wait
her
a minute.
either.
Why are the liberals not wanting to cancel Voldemort? Because he is racist. Against mudbloods.
Against mudbloods.
Hey, liberals, you might want to cancel Harry Potter.
Shh, don't give them any ideas.
Look, if you cancel everything, what's left to cancel?
Themselves. And then they're going to stop it because it's going to happen to them.
Right. That's right. Anyway. So.
I mean, the Joker, I mean, you kind of, I mean, listen, the Joker, at least when the movie with Joaquin Phoenix, he did say, because I'm looking up, is it me or is it just getting crazier out there? He's not wrong.
Especially over the last year.
Oh, geez. Yeah. No. It's
So.
been, let's see. So, we were roasting human beings. Yeah. I mean, listen.
Yeah.
We have none of this shit figured out.
Right. I don't know, man.
At all.
That's right. So, do you have anything else that you want to roast?
Oh, this was the quote that I was looking for from the Joker. It says, "The worst part of having mental illness is people expect you to behave as if you don't."
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't sound like something from a villain.
Right.
You can relate to that.
Right.
Um, ooh, we could just roast like what technology's done to society.
Yeah. I mean, it has done a lot of good, but
Mm-hmm.
and I think initially, like, it was good, right? Like, it started out with the best intentions, but it's just become like not great.
I don't actually, and we should even rephrase it because it's not technology in general. I think it's more social media
Yeah.
that's really kind of made it worse.
Yeah. But even that, like, I think started out with the best intentions. Like, it's a good way
Mm-hmm.
for people to connect with each other, no matter where you are in the world. But yeah, to your point, it's just become so terrible. And
I mean, it's brutal. Like people are brutal to each other.
yeah, and it's like whether we admit it or not, like it's kind of a competitive atmosphere
Mm-hmm.
because like you're comparing yourself to other people on there. And of course, like so many people just post the good stuff going on in their life when that's not the case. Like
Right.
bad stuff happens to everyone, like, but you just post the good stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then you have people comparing themselves to other people, like, oh, I'm not at that point in life as that other person, so I'm upset about that. Or, you know, look
It
at
does a
that
lot to
person.
our mental health.
Yeah. And like this person is like living their best life, and like I'm not at the moment. So it's like, you know,
We feel bad about ourselves.
yeah. Yeah. And I think we talked about this before, but the biggest thing is like I feel so bad for kids nowadays that have it. Like because
I know.
as if bullying wasn't an issue already, like now you have social media.
Right? Well, we at least if we got bullied when we went home,
Yeah,
we got away from it.
right. If you lived in a good house.
Well, yeah. I mean,
But yeah, if yeah,
at least you weren't dealing with that though on top of like if you had
right.
a bad home environment.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, yeah. I don't know. Like these middle schoolers on Facebook, like you don't need to be on Facebook.
also, do your time in your awkward phases now, people.
Right. Yeah.
We
Like
had to do it. You do your awkward phase.
you it's so crucial to growing up. You need to be awkward for a little while, you know. You need to have the bad hair and the sweatpants and
Just yeah.
the bad jokes.
I just feel like you just got to do your time, man.
Yeah, like and that's like it's a side note, but like I remember just playing outside. And like now these kids are always just in on technology on social
Mhm.
media, like scrolling on screens and stuff. And dude, I want to go outside and play right now. You know?
Right?
Like I don't want to be sitting at a computer. Like I mean, unless we're doing a podcast, which is amazing. Uh, but you know, like I want to be outside doing stuff, you know?
Especially like I don't know. I find in the summer I don't want to be inside.
Right. And even as kids, you didn't want to.
No. No. I mean in the winter I want to be inside.
Right.
I'm not one for like winter outside
Right.
activities, but like
Yeah.
yeah, in the summer I don't want to be inside on my phone
Right.
or on my
Like,
computer. Just no.
yeah. It's no fun.
Not at all.
No.
I think we're the last generation that really grew up like that though,
Yeah.
without like any technology or
Right.
very little.
Yeah. Those were the golden years.
Dude, I remember not even being able to use the computer because it was hooked up to the phone line and you didn't want to have people not be able to reach you for so long. So you had to, if you had to
Right.
go online, you had to do it really fast. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
and it was a fun time.
Yeah, it was.
You socialized more too, which I think is a big
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, it's like the weird thing, like as connected as we are on social media, like we're more distant to
Mhm.
people, you know?
Which I feel like is why kids are also well, middle school and like high schoolers, they're not as happy because they're not learning how to socialize.
Right. And the pandemic has made it even worse.
Yeah,
Like
absolutely.
you have reports about kids being miserable because they're not able to connect with classmates, you know?
And suicide rates are going up
Yeah,
for teens. Yeah.
yeah. Which is terrible, but it's understandable.
Right. I mean, you can't blame that. I mean, even for adults, a lot of
Yeah,
adults went into a depression during this whole thing. So,
yeah. Well, you have people who aren't used to being locked up all the time. To suddenly you have to work from home every day and you're not able to go out. And like if you're not that kind of person, it just affects you negatively.
well, I mean, if you think about it, like that's why solitary confinement is a punishment in jail. Like
Yeah,
we can't be locked up. I mean, even if you have people in your household, like it can still feel very like isolating.
right. Yeah. And that's what's been crazy about me moving out to LA is like I moved out here on my own
Mm-hmm.
and like I have an apartment on my own, which is fine, but like I also don't know anybody out here, right?
Yeah.
Like so I have nobody to like hang out with. I do know one person, but like yeah, we had a romantic fling a while back and it didn't end well.
Oh, okay.
So like it's one of those like weird situations like we just don't talk anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's like I'm desperately trying to like meet new people and stuff because yeah, I just don't want to be like without human contact for a while, you know?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I got
So
it has to be, I don't know. Do you find that like it's harder to do that with COVID?
I, I'm sure COVID isn't helping
Right.
because you know I'm not at the office, I'm at home working, you know? So
Mm-hmm.
like that's a big thing right there. And you know, before COVID, like people were going out and like hanging out at coffee shops and like the beach and like wherever, but like there's not as much of that anymore. Like people aren't comfortable going out or whatever.
I know.
So it's crazy.
It's hard. Yeah.
It's pretty great.
It's just gray.
It's so great.
Just gray.
So,
That just means I'll have to move out there.
I guess so.
I just have to.
Yes. Listen, you don't have a choice.
Really twisting my arm on this.
I can tell. This is really hard for you.
It is. I mean, honestly, if you moved somewhere like to probably any other state, I probably would have been like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like if you moved to Florida, I would have been like, all right.
Okay. Listen, I'll think about it.
I'm not packing.
Yeah. I mean,
No,
yeah.
LA, it's cool.
Yeah, but it's a different kind of weird out here. I mean, the neighborhood that I'm living in is really cool and like the people seem really nice so far, but like I've also seen, you know, some weirdness.
Yeah. Well, and I'm sure it's gonna take a while. I mean, it to like find new people. And it's just harder to put yourself out there to meet new people during COVID.
Yeah,
So
for sure. Yeah,
I'll come visit.
yeah, man.
We were supposed to be roasting and we got off.
I'm roasting the state of California right
Apparently.
now. Crazy. Well, we were roasting social media for a while.
It's easy to roast.
Right.
I mean, there's some good things about it,
Yeah,
for sure. But
it's not great.
no.
Especially lately.
Yeah. During the election time, it was like literally awful.
Yeah.
That
I don't
was
know, man.
so bad.
Yeah. Anyway.
Let's see, what else could we roast? Well, we're from the north, so we could roast the south.
We could roast any part of the country.
This is true. This is true.
Dear South, stop having the stereotype that you're hooking up with family. Please just don't make that true.
Also, it's stop calling every single like pop Coke. That is one pop. It is not all pops.
Sprite is not Coke, all right?
No. Mm-mm. And it literally makes no sense to be like, I'll have a Coke. Oh, what kind? Sprite? Okay, but Sprite's not a Coke. So
No.
stop doing that right now.
Yeah.
What else? What else could we roast?
I don't know. I roasted human beings, so I don't know how I can get any bigger than that.
Yeah, how do you, I mean, oh, we could roast siblings.
Yeah. Like our own siblings or just siblings in general?
I mean,
Ooh, you gotta think about that.
could definitely roast my sisters, but
Yeah.
we'll just do siblings in general.
Dude, what is the deal with like every sibling has to go through a fighting phase? Like when you're younger, like what's with the violence? Why is that a thing?
And also, there's those siblings that act like they're just best friends and they've never fought. Mm-hmm.
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 Uh-huh.
Who are you trying to fool?
I have siblings and no, you're not fooling me.
Exactly. I know how this works. You guys fought. Don't even pretend.
And then you kind of get out of it, that phase,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Well, some do.
People don't.
Some people don't.
But that's just such a weird phase. Like everybody goes through it. Like you have to fight with your sibling, and it's over the stupidest things. It's like there's not even a good reason. You just fight.
Right. Like it's and it always escalates so fast too.
Yeah.
Like over for no reason. There's nothing like being specifically said that like escalates it. It just escalates.
Right.
Like I was watching my two nieces today, and they're 5 and 6, and one wanted the Barbie doll hat. And in a second, they were pulling each other's hair, and I was like, "Whoa, this just escalated so fast."
Enough of that.
Over a Barbie doll hat, it's fine.
It's okay. It's fine. That's crazy.
You just gotta fight, man.
Sometimes you just gotta do the do.
Also, it's like annoying because they should be who you can rely on because they know your family the best,
right?
Out of anyone.
Yeah.
But no.
I mean, come on, siblings. What are you doing?
I just feel like they're annoying.
Yeah.
They always got to give their opinion too.
Right. Oh yeah.
That's like, I didn't ask for it. Thanks.
Right.
No one asked you.
That's right. No one did. Goodness. Yeah, man. Anyway. All right. I don't really know what to roast next.
Huh?
I don't really know what to roast next.
Neither.
I don't know.
Clearly, we're very prepared.
Yes. I am so unprepared today. I have no idea. We'll have to prepare more for next time. Well, we have some ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, what else is there to roast?
Fast food. I don't know.
I mean, that could be easy to roast. You could roast Justin Bieber. He's super easy to roast.
We haven't. I haven't really heard much about Justin Bieber lately. Like,
He's kind of calmed down.
yeah. Well, even like music, I haven't. Has he been keeping up with music? Like, I don't know.
He I don't know how long ago did you hear about Pizzagate?
No.
Oh. Well, so basically people thought that he was on Epstein's Island because, and this was like, let me see what year he made this music video. It was recently, like super within the past like 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
But they thought that he was on Epstein's Island.
Oh, really?
As like he was one of the kids there.
Yeah. That's
Because-
cool.
Right? I mean, no biggie.
Right.
Not like anything happened bad on that island.
No. I have no idea.
It was all just nice.
It's so great. The whole situation.
Let's see. Oh, it was last year that it came out.
Oh, cool.
Mhm.
Rock on.
But I mean, he did like a lot of weird things that alluded to that island and Epstein, and I mean, not specifically Epstein, but just like that island and
Yeah.
the elite and how, so everyone
Yeah.
was like,
Yeah.
and then he kind of went away
Right.
for obvious reasons.
Honestly.
No, I think he's still doing music though.
Is he?
Yeah.
Good old Beebs.
I don't really keep up with him.
No. No. You should not keep up with him.
Mm-mm. We were too old for that TV
Yeah.
era.
Right. Yeah. Oh boy.
Wow. We could roast feminists, but I feel like that would get us in trouble.
What was the Bill Burr stand-up thing on feminists? Like, I want to run by a group of feminists and yell the most sexist thing I can say.
Get back in the kitchen. That's what he said.
Just see them freaking out, chasing him. That honestly sounds great.
I mean, it would be hilarious.
It would be. Just see a bunch of Karens running after you.
And they're pink hats.
It's like I'm in a horror movie, except this is funny.
It's funny if we're not the ones that they're chasing.
Right.
And I could see Bill Burr doing that.
Yeah. Oh, he would absolutely do that.
Oh, 1,000%, right?
Right.
It would be great.
So great.
I would die. Like,
Yeah.
what else? Didn't he say something else about it? I can't remember. He's
Maybe.
He's funny on that topic. And he's funny on most topics, but
Right. I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll steer away from the feminist topic.
I don't know. Can't really think about a whole lot else.
I can't either. I mean, I loathe Joe Biden. I could roast him, but we already kind of did that.
Yeah. Good old Joe.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I can't think of anything.
Ooh, I'm gonna roast the school lunches we had in elementary school.
Don't you dare roast Bosco sticks.
Look, honestly, like they fed us okay. Like it wasn't the highest quality stuff.
Yeah.
It
But
was-
also, I feel like it wasn't. I feel like kids nowadays are buying lunches at school more than we did. Like, I feel like we brought
Probably.
lunches more.
Oh yeah, I know I did. Like I only bought lunch at school like a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
But as a kid, you think like it's the greatest thing ever. But
Oh, it's so exciting.
you grow up and you're like, wow, that was not great.
Did your school do like pizza days?
Occasionally,
Okay.
yeah. It was more like a class would get like a pizza party kind of thing.
Oh,
But
okay.
it wasn't like the entire school. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I remember though one of my favorite uh, things to get was it was like the breaded chicken sandwich.
Dude, those were so good in high school.
Those were great actually.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
man.
loved those. Those
Yeah,
and
they were
Bosco
great.
sticks were the best.
Yeah, they were great. Dude, I remember in high school there was a kid in my grade who like he got like a lot of attention for this. Like he wanted to see how many Bosco sticks he could eat in a day. He ate like 17 of them or something.
Oh, geez.
Right. Yeah. It's a lot
Oh,
of
Lord.
processed food.
That's a lot of carbs and dairy.
Yeah. You're not gonna poop for a while.
No. Your stomach is not going to like that.
No. But it's like you're in high school, so like you can eat that.
Right. Right.
But
How did
yeah. Like I don't know how you got the money to get that many Bosco sticks and like how you did that, but
yeah.
I don't know, man.
You're right. He probably trained for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's a lot of Bosco sticks.
Yeah.
I mean, and they were good, but there's no way you could eat. They weren't that good to eat 17 of them.
No.
No.
Anyway. I don't know.
Their pizza. What was the worst school lunch that you had?
The worst?
Do you remember?
Oh gosh. I don't know. The rest of them were kind of just like the same, like they were okay, but like I love that breaded chicken patty and the Bosco sticks.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I don't really have like a least favorite. How about you?
So we used to order. They used to order out. I don't know if it was every week, but it was frequently like Hungry Howie's pizza.
Okay.
But then the other days they would have like they're just like frozen pizza, and it was the worst because the crust tastes like cardboard.
Yeah, I think I remember that. It was not great.
No, And their mac and cheese, well, I don't know. I just remember there was something that had cheese in it and it was just so artificial tasting.
Yeah.
It was just gross.
Yeah.
You could tell it was processed and fake, and
Right.
they try to be healthy and have vegetables, and those were never good.
No. I don't know, man.
Those were the worst. But I did love the breaded chicken sandwich.
Yeah, that was great.
I would always get so pissed when the person would take the last one.
Oh yeah. Ugh.
You know what? You can go home. You give me your sandwich and leave.
Just go.
They're probably like, oh, okay. I can leave for the day. What else?
You know what I want to roast is adulthood. We got ripped off.
It's the freaking worst.
It's so terrible. I want my money back. I want a refund.
Excuse me, I didn't sign up for this.
No, nobody did.
No.
And when you're a kid, you want to be an adult, but you don't realize how bad it's going to be.
Right?
I have to get a job and pay taxes, and
Freaking sucks, dude.
this is terrible. I have to pay to live in an apartment. I have bills.
No.
I wouldn't have to get a job if the stuff was free. Come on, man.
My parents paid for it.
That's right.
I didn't have responsibility. I could just go to school.
Yeah, the only responsibility I had was homework, and that was not bad.
No. And hang out with friends. Like,
Yeah.
it was like beautiful. And yet we wanted to be grown up.
Yeah. I want responsibility. No, you don't.
Right.
It's terrible.
It seemed so like glorious and like awesome. Now it's like, no, I want to be a kid. I want nap time.
Yeah. Oh man.
And I used to hate nap time. Now I wish I had it.
All right. Dude, I don't know.
It just sucks.
It does. It's terrible.
Who's like, you know what? You have to pay bills.
Right. It's so weird. Like, human beings are the only ones that like have jobs and like pay bills and live in structures and stuff, you know? Like we're really weird compared to the rest of the planet. I wish I was an animal.
I mean, we used to not, like I'm talking like way caveman days. We weren't, I'm sure there was, but it wasn't like money.
Yeah.
But we didn't trade money.
Right.
Like whoever came up with that concept is an idiot.
Right.
But also a genius, but
right.
An idiot.
Come on, man.
Come on. Why you gotta make us work for money?
I don't want to.
No.
I just want to live life, man.
Right? Not fun. Not fun.
Straight up not having a good time. No.
Would not recommend adulthood.
No, never. It's terrible.
At all, man. I think there was something else I was going to say about adulthood, but I can't remember.
I don't know.
It just sucks.
Yeah.
Also, and then they expect you to get married. Listen. Why?
That's weird. I forget which comedian talked about it, but just like the idea of marriage is a weird concept. It's like, hey, you and me, I want to hang out with you for the rest of my life, and I want to get the government involved.
I mean, there are some animals that mate for life,
Yeah, that's fine, but it's like
but like,
we're weird about it. Sign this piece of paper, make it official.
is it Facebook official?
It has to be, or else it's not. No,
Doesn't mean anything if it's not Facebook official.
right.
Well, that's something else we could roast is love.
Yeah, it ain't great.
No, it sucks.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Gosh, you're on my side of the bed.
Okay, listen, that is one thing. It's like I want to sleep by myself.
Right. Oh, like that's what sucked about like being with my ex is like she wanted to be like, oh, let's cuddle and stuff. I'm like, no, I want to sleep. Get over there.
I want my space when I'm sleeping.
Can
Okay.
Can I fall asleep in your arms? No, get over there.
I mean,
I want to love you. I want to sleep.
okay, wouldn't that just like make your arm fall asleep though? Because when my niece would
Yeah.
fall asleep on my arm, my arm falls asleep and it's just not
Yeah.
comfortable.
No. It's great that you're asleep, but now I'm uncomfortable.
Well, I mean, but also like, that's what she wants.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. Cuddling is different than like sleeping. You don't want to.
Yeah.
You don't have to cuddle to fall asleep.
No.
I still want my own space when I'm sleeping because I move around too much.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it's just so annoying because you put like a lot of trust into people too
Right.
with love.
Yeah. No, 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 no.
It's like that TikTok. No, 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 no.
Yeah, it is weird.
Just a little bit.
Like, why can't I just hang out with like my best friend? Why does it have to be love?
I mean, I feel like that. Well, I feel like that's what makes a good marriage.
Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
what do
I did have a weird instance, like a romantic relationship with someone, kind of, not really, but she was like, I just don't want to risk like us hooking up because I don't want to ruin the friendship. And it's like, dude, isn't that like the point of a good relationship is friendship? Like
Well,
we
aren't all relationships a risk?
right.
Like,
And it's like the fact that we're friends, wouldn't that make the relationship better?
right, right.
No, apparently not.
I had one of my friends say the same thing. She's like, "Oh, I can't see." This was like I don't know how long ago this was, but she's like, "I can't see you and that guy together because you guys are just too good of friends." And I was like,
Isn't that the point?
I'm sorry. I thought that was supposed to be what you're
So you're saying that I should be in a relationship with someone I hate?
hate. Well,
That makes sense.
I hate Zac Efron.
I hate Julian Huff.
He's just so annoying.
It's not hot at all.
He's gross.
So gross.
I would never want to date him.
No. Julian Huff is so ugly.
You talk about that a lot. You do not like her.
No, I do not. She's terrible.
Just a horrible person.
Yeah. I
I feel like that's an excuse though when people say that. Like, I
Yeah.
don't want to ruin the friendship. It's like, it might be true on some level,
Yeah.
but no.
It's crazy. I don't know, man.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Anyway, I don't know if I have a lot else to roast.
I don't either.
We didn't really prepare well for this.
We did not.
No.
We'll be better prepared next time. Promise, guys.
Right.
No. Now that we have
We'll have to do another episode of Don't Even Get Me Started sometime. And we have a few other ideas for what to do. Yeah.
Yeah. That and don't even get me started. That one, yeah. You can't do Pippin this time again.
Well, I can't do the same one, so I'll have to do like Ron or something. I don't know. How about the Weasley twins, Fred and George?
Stop. Actually, I could do that.
Okay.
They have some stuff.
Yeah, I know, right? Like they're not even a set. One of them's dead. Come on, guys. Don't call yourself a twin if you're the only one, all right? You're not even a complete set. You're missing a body part. You're missing an ear, man.
Literally, everyone was like, I cried when Albus died. I cried when Professor Snape died. And I was like, I cried when Fred died.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, I teared up, but like,
Yeah.
that was the only death where I was like, oh my God.
Mine was Lupin.
Oh, that one was sad.
Yeah, I liked Lupin. I think he was my favorite adult in the series.
I felt like, yeah.
Him and Si-
I loved Sirius.
yeah, him and Sirius Black were both great.
Mm-hmm.
They're a power couple.
The show.
And they both died. Come on, man.
When Bellatrix killed Sirius, I was like, oh, girl.
Ooh, that ain't right. And then Harry starts chasing her, and I'm like, yeah, that's accurate.
I was like, you kill her.
You do that right now.
Now, Harry.
Don't worry, Molly Weasley will take care of it later.
Not my daughter, you bitch.
That's right.
The best line ever.
Dude, the audience cheered when that happened.
Hell yeah. That was like
Yeah.
the best line ever.
Yeah,
It was so good.
it made it better that it's like this sweet mother.
Oh,
Yeah, it was great.
you didn't expect it from Molly.
No, that would be like if Pippin said that. Imagine
Well-
Pippin saying that.
I could see him saying that.
No, he's way too sweet for that.
Is he though? He just feels good a lot of the time, so his anger
Yeah,
doesn't.
that's right. He's too busy smoking weed.
So his anger doesn't like
Right. He's too busy getting in trouble.
and pushing skeletons down a well
Yeah, that's fine.
and eating his second breakfast. It's fine.
Yeah, that's cool.
Was there something new with Lord of the Rings that came out, like a news? I can't remember.
So they're working on the show that's coming out soon.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, so it might just be news because like there aren't any like photos or trailers or anything yet. It's too soon for that. But yeah, so it might just be news, which I'm excited for.
Is it a cartoon or is it like
No, it's live action.
Yes.
Yeah,
Will Pippin be in it?
he better be. But it's like way, way before the Lord of the Rings ever happened, like a couple thousand years. So probably not.
Damn it. I want more Pippin.
It's not going to be in it. Mary's not going to be in it. It's a bad time.
Is it really worth watching?
Frodo's not going to be in it, which, I mean, that's all right.
I could deal with that.
Yeah.
Frodo wasn't my favorite character.
No, he wasn't a lot of people's favorite character.
He didn't have a lot of
Like, even though he was like, you could consider him the main character, like he wasn't really the main character, you know?
yeah. Mm-mm.
Like he wasn't the best. Pippin was the best.
This is true.
Yeah,
This is true. You can't beat Pippin.
right.
And I will always defend
That's right.
Pippin.
He's the best.
He's just funny.
I don't know if I told you this before, but there was a theory that it's like Pippin is the most important character in the trilogy because what was it? He knocked the skeleton down the well. That made all the orcs in the Balrog come, killed Gandalf. Gandalf came back even stronger and was able to help like everybody out and help win the war and basically help everybody out. So it's like Pippin might have like been the real hero of Middle Earth.
See, my boy knew what he was doing.
That's right. He did.
I mean, that's kind of true, though, if you think about it. He kind of set everything in motion.
Yeah, that's right. He did.
See? Mm-hmm.
He had a full belly from second breakfast. He knew what he was doing.
He was all energized, ready to go.
That's right.
He's like, okay, I got my second breakfast. We're all good.
Right.
Now, what about
Yeah.
second lunch?
That's right. That's called afternoon tea.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
They're British. We go by
That's
the
right.
British one of it. Yeah.
Yeah. I wish I was a hobbit, man.
Same.
Just hang out and garden all day.
Right.
Just
Right?
get along with everyone. Just hang, man.
Listen, that would be the life.
Yeah. Listen, I'm a little bit closer to New Zealand now, so I'm just gonna hop on a flight and go there. I'm gonna move to the Shire.
I'm coming with you.
Okay, you do that.
You're not allowed to go there without me.
Okay.
Don't
But
test me.
listen, if I get the chance to go, I'm going.
We'll be in a fight, but fine.
Listen, I'm gonna look up flights on Delta after this.
Jerk. I'm gonna get a text from you. Guess where I am?
Can we do our podcast this week in the Shire? That'd be great.
How cool would that be?
Great.
I think it needs to be on our bucket list to go there.
Yeah. Oh, it's been on my bucket list since I saw Lord of the Rings.
It's good.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It'll happen.
I think it will.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure, for sure.
It just looks so pretty.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
It would be fantastic. Plus, and then we can just hop over to Australia.
Yeah. Hang out with Hugh Jackman and Chris Hemsworth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down with that.
It sounds great.
Yeah. Sounds good.
See if Liam's there, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's fine.
Mhm.
See if Keith Urban is down there. Yeah. You know, Just the whole gang.
You just got to. Although we don't want to go during spider season.
No. But even that is better than living in America. I mean,
Is it?
you know,
Is it?
yeah, yeah. Because spiders don't lie to you.
Because what?
Because spiders don't lie to you. They don't talk behind your back. Spiders don't break up with you.
That's like Ron Weasley's worst nightmare. He's like, why is it spiders? Why couldn't it be follow the butterflies?
Listen, it could have been worse. It could have been follow the humans. You know,
You're not wrong.
right.
You're not wrong.
Anyway,
Just say. This is going to be a long podcast.
it'll be good. It's fine. It's fine. I guess I don't have a whole lot else.
I really don't either. I think we roasted pretty good amount.
Yeah. Might have to do a part 2 at some point where we actually prep.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
We can
Yeah.
actually like have actual things that we can like really roast
Right.
and not just talk about the bad stuff in it.
Right.
But
Yeah.
it's an idea,
All right. So,
a show.
guess that's about it.
Yeah,
Cool, man.
we'll see how hopefully this whole like over Zoom thing worked out well.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it should be fine, hopefully. If not, I mean, we can just not do it, I guess. I don't know.
Figure
We'll
out
find
a,
a, we'll
figure
find
out
a
a,
way.
yeah.
It'll be good.
I know other people do it, so there's got to be a way.
Yeah. Well, I mean, other podcasters do it. So,
Yeah, so there's got to be
anyway.
some way.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Cool, man.
shall we end?
I guess we should end. All right. So, thanks for listening again.
Yeah.
And hopefully we didn't bore you too much this time. Hopefully it was at least kind of entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you learned some things. I don't know about what, but
Right. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
For sure.
yeah.
All right.
See you guys next week or
Whenever. We'll see you in
whenever the next one
podcast.
is. Yeah.
That's right. All right. See you guys soon.
Bye.